It's me, it's Andrew. Welcome back, support group. We are talking about how to get away with murder. Welcome if it's your first time. Welcome. We are talking about Two Birds, One Millstone, the newest episode that just aired. It's getting so good. Oh my goodness gracious. Don't even know where to start. Y'all know I took notes. I got real ghetto with it this time. Okay. Listen. Okay, I've got to go quick because last week's episode was so long and I was so long-winded. I apologize, but I got to get this all in. Let's begin with Wes. Wes, I am through with you. We are no longer friends. You can stay on the show, but don't look at me no more, Wes. Wes just brings so much drama with him and so much trouble. And then I love when him and Laura went up to Frank and Laura she was done with it. She was like, let's just find out if Frank killed Rebecca. Let's just find out. So they walk up and Frank said, nah, I didn't kill no Rebecca. Which technically he didn't. But he did take care of that body, though, it looked like. Anywho, so then Annalise is like, I gotta get Wes back on my side. I gotta Annalise be doing spells and tricks and potions and whatnot. And then Annalise, oh my gosh, Annalise goes over to Wes after Wes shows up at Nate's place and sees Annalise with her second cobbler because Nate's wife Nia died because Nate killed her with the drugs that Nia wanted to have Annalise use on her, but she wouldn't do it, but she told Nate about it, and then Nate killed her because he couldn't see his wife suffer anymore, and Nate's angry at Annalise because he wasted all that time on trial and in jail when he could have been with his sick wife, but Annalise took that away from him, and no one will love Annalise, and he doesn't care about her anymore, and no one will love Annalise the way that he loved Nia, because just nobody. And apparently Annalise can make a mean peach cobbler. So Annalise shows up at Wes, trying to explain the whole situation, what she knows, what she doesn't know. Annalise lying through her teeth, because that's all Annalise does is lie. That's all she does. Annalise lying, talking about she don't know where Rebecca is. They look for her, they search for her, they can't find her, knowing good and well she know Rebecca dead. Knowing good and well somebody killed Rebecca, but she just don't know who. It's Bonnie. But she don't know who, right? So, she then goes to bring up Wes's mother. Out of nowhere. Peter Nowak, I'm talking to you right now, sir, the creator of How to Get Away with Murder. Hi, how are you? It's a pleasure. I love your show. I'm going to say this for the last time. If you make Annalise Keating Wes's mother, I'm going to lose my ever-loving mind. And I'm not making a threat, sir, because I don't know you like that. I'm really not. But just from a viewer standpoint, don't make that his mama. Please don't do that. Don't. Peter Nowak, don't do that, please. Please don't do that. All right. So then Annalise brings up Wes's mom and says that she killed herself. But she will never leave Wes, and Wes has issues with women because his mother left him, and now she did. And Rebecca left him, but she really did. And all of this, but Annalise will never leave him. And the lies, it's just the lies on top of the lies on top of the lies. It's like a lying tiramisu that Annalise, forget a cobbler, Annalise be serving tiramisu a la lie. It's just lies, just lies. Okay. So that was that part. Then Catherine and Caleb got all creative, the two that are on trial for killing their super rich parents and possibly their aunt. Record Wes, Michaela, Connor, and Laurel, my girl, love you, Laura, talking mad smack in their house as poor Asher try to all of a sudden Asher try to be a lawyer, all of a sudden he tried to be a part of the group. He cute, but no. So that was really cute. And then Caleb and Michaela get a little bit closer, that little flirting section. Hey, I see you, Michaela. Remember the last person that you dated and let him hit it? Levi, he in jail now. Good luck with that. So that was cute. That was the only nice part of the whole episode. Then Asher goes to Annalise pretty early on in the episode and says, listen, there's some trouble. I need your help if I'm really going to protect Bonnie. And you said you're going to protect me, because Annalise gave the whole speech about we protect the ones we love, yada, yada, right? So Annalise decides to go after Asher's dad to protect Asher, Bonnie, herself, the kids, Frank. Okay, protect everybody. Just everybody. Just Yeah, everybody. Everybody. So, after Annalise had already promised in season 1 that she would never do that. And even Bonnie called her out on it and said, you made a promise. And then Annalise was just like, promise what? No, we got to do this. We got to do this. So it was really, really interesting to sort of see how Bonnie was trying to do the right thing. And Annalise, because Annalise really doesn't have a moral code per se. She just doing what she got to do. So now Asher and his father no longer have a relationship. The dad's pretty much done with Asher once he reveals to Asher what Annalise did. Annalise did this, one, like I said, to protect her group, but also her friend, who happened to be trans, that many people didn't know about, killed her husband. She said it was self-defense, but Homegirl really killed him on purpose, even though she said she was abused. And I don't know about anybody else. I don't know. That storyline was... I didn't know what to believe. Like, I really couldn't tell if the husband really had abused her, because there was so much lying and going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So I hope I'm correct. Let me know below if I got the storyline right, because this was a little foggy to me. But the woman was trans. Her husband abused her throughout their marriage, and then she finally had enough of it, and she killed him. He came home drunk, and she couldn't take it anymore, and they were fighting. They might have been arguing, but and she killed him. Do I have it right? Let me know below if you think I got it right, or if I'm missing something important. So that was really, really interesting that Annalise used. It was like one of her big cards that she sort of had in the back pocket that she said she would never use, and she used it to sort of like just rearrange the whole scenario, right? So everything else is fine, right? We think everything's good. We're like, okay. All of a sudden, right? My boo, my heart, Oliver. You know Oliver be doing good work for Annalise Keating in the group, right? He be on that laptop just boop, 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 pulling it up, right? He does a little more digging because they find out that the Catherine and Caleb's aunt had a child that nobody knew about, right? And so she was taking care of him through some charity and some Cayman Island money, right? So Oliver couldn't help himself, and he up on the laptop just boop, 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 right? And he finds out where the boy is, and the boy is apparently like 2 miles away, like super close, right? And so Connor's like, Oliver, I told you not to do that, and they're going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, right? And all of a sudden, the camera, you see that they're on a screen, right? And I was like, oh, I was like, Frank just be on it. He just be so busy. He just be watching all of them. And then they showed the face that was watching the screen with Connor and Oliver on it, like it was How to Get Away with Murder Thursday nights on ABC. And it was the boy they talking about. And I was like, oh, H to the no. Psycho killer. No. I'm so afraid right now, especially for my Oliver. Connor, I mean, anyways, not my Oliver. Please not my baby Oliver. OMG. Yeah, I don't know if y'all are scared. I am petrified of this fool. I couldn't even remember his name. That's how scared I am. I don't even want to speak it, and I kind of feel like he might be watching these videos like he was watching Connor and Oliver, and it makes me nervous in my spirit. So, moving on. Tell me why at the beginning of the episode does Frank have Catherine in his car looking like she dead, and I was like, oh, Frank just killing anybody he can get his hands on, apparently. And then come to find out at the end, all of a sudden Catherine wake up like she's some Sleeping Beauty, like Disney hasn't bought enough of ABC that they had to just bring that storyline into it. All of a sudden I was like, what the devil is going on? Oh, and then Frank shows up when Annalise is on the stretcher in the hospital about to die, and he's like, please, what's going on? Da, 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 da. Just giving an Oscar-worthy performance. And then he walks by the camera, and then he does, all of a sudden, his face goes like, and he walks by, and that's it. What? Just so much. So now my question is, remember I said, I think it was 2 weeks ago now, that Michaela shows up and she sees Caleb, and Caleb looks like he got blood on his sweater, and he says, is she okay? And I thought he was talking about Annalise, because I thought Annalise might have been his biological mother, but now it looks like he was probably talking about Catherine. Is Catherine okay? Because Frank had Catherine, and Catherine wakes up the next morning in some forest somewhere with a little bit of blood on her silk PJs. I don't even know, guys. I don't even know. So now I'm like, is the rich aunt's son that nobody knew about actually a crazy killer and killed everybody and tried to kill Annalise and kill the other prosecution girl, or is it someone completely different? I don't know what's going on. We only have like a week or so left to find out, and I am petrified. I am so scared. I'm so scared. I'm so scared, y'all. All right, comment down below. Let me know what you thought about this episode. I thought it was one of their best because it's just so much going on. Oh, and that Frank explaining that the money that they found in the suitcase in the storage locker was hush money for Rebecca for tying up the kids. That was brilliant. That was so good. That was so good, Frank. And then Frank actually moving Rebecca's body to some forest thing, and and he had that body the whole time, or Bruno had that body the whole time. That's nasty. Anywho, so it's really, really interesting. I don't know what's going to happen next. Make sure you like this video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel for more How to Get Away with Murder and other stuff that I do. But really, it's all about How to Get Away with Murder right now because I love this show so much. And Peter Nowak, again, please don't make Annalise be Wes's mother, please. And yeah, I don't know what's going to happen next, y'all. I cannot wait. It's so good. It's so good. It's so good. Let me just double check my notes really, really quick. I hope I didn't miss anybody or anything really, really important. Oh, and Asher might have been a part of a gangbang that killed that girl that that the DA or the prosecution girl was going to use against him. What? Gang rape? What? Not Asher. No, and now that he knows what Bonnie's gone through and Bonnie why y'all trying to mess up the only relationship? Oh, and that was real cute. Frank bringing Laurel home to meet the family. Loved every single minute of it. All right, my friends, I'm Andrew. This is my How to Get Away with Murder support group session. Hope you loved it. Again, give it a like. Make sure you subscribe. I'll see you soon.